Hey, Dave here from BOgear, and I am super pumped. The reason why is because we've got a new studio and I would really like to show you. But before we do, I just want to say a big thank you to all the legends that helped us over the weekend to get the move done. So we've got Chris, we've got Simon, we've got Jesse, we've got Luke, we've got Dan, and probably most important of all would be Al. Without his help, there's absolutely no way we would have got this done. He has a truck, he has a pallet jack, electronic pallet jack, and he has a pile of pallets, and it just made the entire move supremely easy. Now, would you like to check out the new shop? So this is it here. It's a heck of a lot bigger than it was before, heck of a lot bigger, and cooler. So much cooler. The last one literally felt like a sweatshop, so an Australian sweatshop. You know, you're in there, it's 35 degrees outside, it felt like 42 inside, and you're just dripping in sweat. But here is the shop. So over on the left there is the it's a meeting, communal eating area. So people come in, you know, we can have a little bit of a meeting space. We can also have a space for the staff. We have the packing postage table here in front of us, and off to the right is the webbing. So we've got the webbing, we've got the Velcro, we've got all the different colours that we deal with. Excuse the mess, like absolutely messy at the moment. There's boxes everywhere. It's a bit of a bomb site. It's gone nuts. As you can understand, things are still being moved around. But here is the webbing cutting table. So we've got a glass webbing cutting table, and so we've got the hot knife to manually cut the small stuff. Underneath we have the piles of foam that we've pre-laminated. We've got an entry bay over here, so basically all the raw materials come in. At the moment we've still got a pile of cutting tables that we're looking to offload. And then over in the back wall we've got the stock of raw materials, so buckles, cam buckles, hooks, all that sort of stuff. And then we've got the shelves with all the fabric on. So we've deliberately run down as much fabric as we can to make the move a heck of a lot easier. But we've got the shelves, and then over there is our webbing cutter. So that's the automatic webbing cutting machine. And so that would actually be here right next to the roller door. And the reason for that is just so the fumes can get out, and so it doesn't smoke out the studio too much. Not that it's a really big problem, because it's a ton of space up the top here, and so it will just naturally just go up and get sucked out by all these fans. Oh yeah, up the top there is mezzanine area, and so that at the moment is where the design section is. I can't show you up there because there's a ton of mess, and also a couple of projects that we're working on at the moment that a little bit top secret. But then let's go back to it. So we've got the fabric over here. So this is where all the fabric is. Then we chuck it up on the table and we basically do all the cutting. So all the cutting on the table. From there, the stuff gets cut out. And once it's cut out, it then gets wrapped up, bundled together, and it gets put on these shelves here. So these shelves are our storage or work in progress shelves. We do have our order board at the moment, which looks empty because we've got to cut a lot out. We're a bit behind on cutting. But we've got the stuff on the left there is all the stuff we've got to cut. The stuff on the right here is all the stuff that we're processing at the moment, that we're working on. And then we have probably the most exciting bit, the actual machines themselves. So at the front we've got the bar tacker, closely followed by Felicia's machine, which is a straight stitch machine. Yep. And then we have Jean's machine, which is the walking foot. And then we have the binder, dedicated binder at the back there. We also have the needle feed at the end, which is what we do all our mesh with. So all the stuff gets sewn on these sewing machines, and then once they're sewn, we then put them over in the trimming box. So down here at the moment is stuff that's all been finished that we're going to start trimming, and then we throw it up on the photography table. So these lights just here, 1 and 2, are for taking the photos with, to make the bags ready to display and share to the world. And then from there, it goes out and we post it and send it off to you. But for the rest of the studio, I'll just show you in that section through there. I don't know if you can see it, just through there, we have a little kitchen, a little storage area, and this is where the magic happens. So Welcome to the new BOgear studio. Heck of a lot bigger, heck of a lot more room, and as you can probably tell, I'm super excited. Yeah, thank you for the support. Thank you for helping us get here. Thank you very much for placing the orders and believing in us and allowing us to grow to get to this space. So I'm Dave from BOgear, and that's our new studio. Cheers.